Oh,
I don't care, man.
She's not Spanish at all.
I don't know what she is.
So would y'all date down or no?
Date down.
And why?
Question. So, would you date below your income, Myron Gaines?
Is that the question specifically from socioeconomically? Absolutely.
I don't give a fuck if the whole.
I gotta make sure I clarify the goddamn question.
She could
Because she could mean height.
She could work at Wendy's.
As far as money, like
Yeah,
she
of
makes
course.
less than
McDonald's.
Of course. What the fuck? Men don't care about women's money.
CVS.
you. That's not for everybody though. That's a general statement.
Okay. We got some high earners in the building. Fresh, do you give a fuck about how much money your girl makes?
Of course.
Not.
Ben, do you give a fuck about how much money your girl makes?
My girl?
Or, well, the woman that you deal with sexually, whatever.
Yeah. I care about how much she make. I mean, not how much she make, but I care about like her having money versus being a broke ass girl that can't get her own Uber. Like I'm at the airport. Can you get me an Uber? What the fuck are you talking? If you don't bring you ain't got $22 to get your ass from the airport. Like I'll give you the money. And no, I don't have the app. You got the app, bitch.
Okay, so you have an issue with it when it inconveniences you. But my point is that if she has money or not, are you gonna still fuck with her?
I don't give a fuck if she got $200 in her bank.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I don't give a fuck if she
you have an issue with it when her poverty starts to impede on your life.
Yeah, just super poverty is different than like regular poverty. Super poverty is like overbearing, bro. Like you gotta go on with that.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. So it's not gonna disqualify her. It's just that it's gonna annoy you. Okay.
Ever.
Chris, what about you? Do you give a fuck about how much money a girl makes?
Not really, man. Just be compliant and just be there, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'll pay for everything. I'll take you out. Like, why should I care about your money? Because your money is your money. You know what I'm saying?
Detox, do you care about how much money a girl makes?
Absolutely.
You do? Yeah. Oh shit, we got an anomaly in the house. Why do you care? Tell the people.
You need to be on my same level.
Oh, you need a girl that makes as much money as you?
Absolutely. So let's say I'm a doctor, right? I'm not trying to date a female who works at Wendy's.
Oh, okay.
How old are you?
Wait, even if she bad? Come on. Yo, you cap now, man. Even if she bad?
Damn.
Come on, bro.
How old are you? I just want to know.
I'm up there. I'm OG.
Yeah, see, them the older niggas don't be caring. They like, bitch, I knew you had some money. You come around with that broke ass shit. Yeah.
Bro, but Detox, you've definitely dated some chicks that are bad that are broke. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, bro.
Life is a cycle, man.
Right now, it's having little baddies around him. I'm like, yo, like, come on, man. Like, stop the cap, nigga. Yo, he be detoxing them.
Hey, that's great though. He's still running game right now. You have to turn it off for a second. He's like, yo, it's a bitch you're watching. Oh yeah, I like your career, girl.
girl.
But, so there you go. A lot of guys deep down, it's not going to disqualify a woman like it would for a man. Versus a guy that's broke is going to disqualify him.
And some guys will say that's an issue in terms of like, okay, you know what? I want to go with money, but let's be real here. They're saying that because she has money and he may want to get laid, so he'll tell her what she wants to hear.
Yeah.
Keeping it buck.
Yeah. At the end of the day, niggas don't care.
Yeah, it's not. I think the biggest takeaway is that it's not going to disqualify you from meeting higher caliber men.
Yeah.
Your income status is not going to disqualify you.
Okay, so being a guy who makes a large sum of money, if you're with a girl and you're dating down, and obviously it's your girl, you're female, you're taking her out, you're doing these things that you want to do, whatever. So do you put restraints on things that she can and cannot do because you make more money than her? Like,
well, have boundaries and standards.
Okay, that's one thing. But as far as like, you can't go do this, you can't do that.
She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
But she ain't gonna have a boyfriend if she does certain things.
That's fine.
Applications.
Okay, so you just have standards.
Yeah,
of course.
Like here's the thing. I look at it like women want a man that's successful, makes money, in shape, etc. That takes discipline, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I want a girl to exercise discipline, not being a hoe.
Okay.
Same shit. Because
no, of course that's fair.
at the end of the day, I know my name carries some weight. So if she goes out and acts a fool, they're not gonna say, fucking, she's acting crazy by her first name. They're gonna say, yo, that's Myron's girl acting crazy.
Right.
So that makes me look bad as well as her. Okay. So I gotta protect me and my name, and I can't have her acting crazy. So and that's what comes with it. So if you want to be with me, that's what comes. You gotta you gotta adhere to my rules. You know what I'm saying? You want to be elevated to vice president, you gotta do vice president shit, and you have more responsibilities to protect the brand, the company, which is my company. Women only operate correctly when they're in a subordinate position, not the other way around. Men have to lead, and the woman's got to follow. Okay. But you gotta be worth something worth following, and that happens by you having boundaries and standards so that she respects where she's at. But if you let a girl walk all over you and do all this bullshit that we let girls get away with, girls trips out, you know, going out and talking to multiple guys and doing all this other fuck shit, it puts you in a bad predicament as a man.
I agree with you a little bit on that, bro, but I'm kind of different. So like, I'm the type of nigga, I'll send my girl on a trip with like her girls and they all have fun. Like I've done that before. I done spent $10,000-$20,000 so y'all go have fun. But I know the type of girl I'm dealing with because I can go on her phone anytime I want. Like I don't care about that type shit. Like if the only time niggas be like that is when they think that girl might be easy. You know what I'm saying? And if she want to fuck up this situation, that's on her. You dealing with $1 million nigga and who down to earth, got a good personality, all that. If you want to fuck that up, by all means, the shit gonna come to light one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I mean, to me, I look at it like I mitigate risk, bro. I'm not even gonna.
Man, you're telling me you would send your girl on a girls trip, $10K spent. What you go to like Cancun, meet some dude that like got money as well.
Send it to Bahamas.
Well, that too.
You got to be. I really think any nigga bitch can get hit at the end of the day.
That's what I'm saying.
So you got to understand if that's your girl, you need to have an understanding. You think that there's a good chance that she might do some other shit. I could sleep good at night knowing my girl ain't on no bullshit. And if she is, it's gonna eventually come to light. I'm not finna lose no sleep behind that.
But why enable that? Like put her in.
You don't enable it, nigga. You don't enable
life,
it.
Though.
It's life.
That's not fair.
If you sitting there worried about every fucking move she make, you're not gonna be stable within yourself. Why be in a relationship?
But that's the key, man. Is that you shouldn't have to. That's the thing. Like she should never even put you in a position where you could even think about it. But that's what I'm saying.
She's going to have a good time. Like she really going to have a good time.
We could disagree on that shit. I'm not funding my girl to go out and do dumb shit that could potentially put the relationship in a predicament. That's like me putting my Lamborghini in the hood, paying for it to be there in the hood, knowing that it's in a situation where it can easily get broken into, despite the fact that the locks and the mechanisms could be top tier security. I don't trust the people around the car.
That's because you don't really understand like who you dealing with as that person.
Yeah.
My girl done had every nigga from so and so to so and so on her DMs. She not even on that type of time, nor does she give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. She don't have the password of my phone, but I got the password of her phone. She give me her phone all the damn time carelessly. I'm not on that type of time, and she give me the right energy to know I could be secure with all my shit. And if she want to be a sleazeball, then that's gonna come to light eventually, bro. But being scary as hell and being like, oh, I don't want my bitch to do this, that, and the third, you gonna push her to do some shit. You literally gonna do it.
No,
like,
you ain't. Here's the thing. That's why I'm saying
do it anyway.
It's very simple.
Thing, bro.
It's very simple. Like if she could do whatever she wants, but if a girl truly likes and respects you, she's gonna have the fear in God to not fuck up. Exactly. That's what I always say. She can't be, but she can't be comfortable to the point where she wants to go on a girls trip that you already lost.
Even if she goes on a girls trip, it's not necessarily meaning they're gonna go get drunk and they're gonna go get drinks. There's other events to do in places.
Hold on, every nigga in here need to stop the cap because all y'all niggas have been on vacation and everything and try to get with a bitch and she ain't give you no ass. I don't give a fuck how drunk the bitch is. No, I'm not. I'm going. Like, don't act like you just gonna fuck the bitch because you on a fucking vacation. She was on a girl. Fresh, I know damn well a lot of bitches don't like black ass niggas. You black as hell. They not just gonna go for that, bro. I'm telling you.
So I'll say this: for all the time she curved niggas, I'm telling you, bro.
I'm on his side.
It takes just one time where she's lit. She's in the mood. Her friends are gone.
Yo, girl.
Things happen.
Yo,
but
girl.
Niggas.
Because if that's really your bitch, she will be on point. Bro, even if she gets a little lit, she will be on point. If that's truly your bitch.
Do you know how many niggas girls we be fucking nighttime, bro?
That's
I'm gonna go.
Bro, I've been living here 12 years, bro. I done seen everything, bro.
You should know how girls move.
Exactly.
There's always a little exception to the rule.
So putting yourself in that scenario is dumb.
Myron, what's your issue though with the girls trip?
Wait, hold on. One mic at a time. Go.
What's your issue with the girls trip? Because she could cheat at home just as much as she could cheat on a vacation. Like she could literally say, "Yo, I'm going over to the fucking grocery store." She could go cheat right then. Why?
Exactly.
What's your issue with the girls trip? Because
that's just an example.
But
what I'm saying is that
niggas go out.
Like,
we're not the same.
If she gonna cheat, she gonna cheat.
How is it not the same?
So that's a terrible argument. So okay, everyone is coming here. Number one. So let me address a couple things here. Number one, Ben, that's your opinion, but that is not advice conducive to most guys' success because that's going to lead most guys astray. Yeah. The only thing you could trust women to be women. And what does that mean? Girls just want to have fun, and that might come at your detriment to some degree, where she's out doing a girls trip, whatever. Funding your girl's trip to put herself in a situation where infidelity is almost a high likelihood. It's just not intelligent and a good use of your money. Now, that's my opinion on it, and I would tell most guys that's not a good move for you. If you're able to do it, fantastic. But let's be honest, most guys aren't able to do
exactly. I wouldn't advise a lot of niggas to do it.
Yeah,
but it's certain niggas, bro, I could tell you like certain niggas can send their bitch anywhere and it's not gonna happen, bro. They not gonna fuck up their situation.
It's a possibility, but
regardless,
but to take that risk though.
Yeah, why take the risk?
Take the risk, bro. If you dealing with a bitch who gonna go off, she gonna go off regardless. It don't matter what you do, bro. That's what you don't understand. You keep talking like I'm not trying to get into all that, but you keep acting like the girl's trip or this or that is gonna make her fuck off. She gonna fuck off regardless.
Exactly.
Regardless.
Okay.
And then when you ask
but here's the thing. But that's what I'm trying to say is that if she really rocks with you and fucks with you, she's not gonna go on the girl's trip.
Facts.
That's what I'm trying to say. You already lost by her going on the girl's trip.
I sent them on the motherfucker.
No, man. I mean,
I know what's going on. Like,
I mean, you can rationalize it how you want, bro. But if she's going on the girl's trip, that's an L in itself. That's an L in itself. When a girl truly loves and admires you and respects you, everyone else is invisible to her. She don't give a fuck about no other dudes. She don't want to be out in situations that's going to put her in her bad spot. She's going to do her best, damn near best, to be a wifey. And she's going to audition and try to get the job. And a part of getting the job is not doing thought activities like going on girls' night trips out. Like if a girl even proposes that, it's the beginning of the end. And my thing is like we could say, oh, don't be controlling, whatever. I'm just saying I have boundaries and standards. My standards and boundaries might be a little bit higher than other guys, but I hold myself to certain standards. So if you want to be my girl with that label, I'm gonna hold you to the highest standard. You could do whatever you want, but I'm not gonna tolerate you going on girl trips out, putting yourself in certain situations. And I think most guys need to move like that because the thing is this: we can sit here and talk about women that are anomaly and they're not gonna look at other guys and all the other shit. But why invite potential chaos into your relationship that doesn't need to be in there? I'm all about risk mitigation,
if she gonna
not
fuck,
risk enhancement for no reason. That's true. If she gonna fuck, she gonna fuck. But then at that point, you should have already been vetting her out. I'm not paying for it. I'm damn near not funding it. That bitch gonna have to go broke to try to cheat on me.
Are we talking about random bitches or are we talking about your girl?
Like we're talking about your girl.
So what the fuck are we talking about?
Why are you with her if you think she's gonna cheat on you?
Exactly. If you
Why are you with her?
No, as soon as that's what I'm saying. If she mentions, oh, girls trip, it's a wrap.
She didn't mention it. I sipped on it because I didn't want to go on the fucking trip. I had other shit going on. So I'm gonna take care of y'all. That's what boss shit. You know what I'm saying? That's boss shit. Bro, I'm not worried about her fucking off with nothing, nigga, none of that. And if she do, it's gonna come to light eventually, and she fucking herself up. So I'm not finna lose an ounce of sleep or stress or none of that worrying about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me, bro. I wouldn't advise a lot of people to do that. A lot of people can't even send their girls on vacation. First of all, they can't even send themselves on vacation. So for me, my girl said she wanted to go to Bahamas for her birthday. Bet I'm gonna make sure it happen. I'm gonna take care of everything. I got everything set up. Boom. You ain't got to worry about that. We got people to take care of that. But as far as like me worrying about her getting drunk and fuck with some nigga, bro, it's
I'll say this,
not
bro.
in the game.
You're
bro.
a better man than me because I can.
I ain't doing that shit.
I
I
don't
don't advise
advise
guys,
bro.
I don't advise guys do that.
I got way much, bro. I done been in this game for 12 years, bro. Like trust me, I've been there, done that. Like I understand how people work. I'm a comedian, bro. I be on stage in front of. This is different. I be on stage in front of thousands of people, like talking. You have to understand how people mind work, bro. And you'll get that vibe even when you hollering at your girl. You understand what she go for and what she don't go for. I literally been on my girl phone. She don't even go on her DMs, and it be every ball player, athlete, celebrity you could think of, and it just don't matter, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just don't matter.
Doesn't matter now.
I've come to realize everyone has a price. It may not be money, but it could be something that you don't have that they got. And look, I'm not saying every girl. I'm just saying for the most part, everybody got a price.
There's been bitches you try to get at and she's not gonna go because she got a nigga and she don't even want to hear that shit.
Yeah. It might not be us, but it'll be somebody else.
Well, if you living like that, then you don't never need to get in a relationship and just be by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that for sure.
Yeah,
if you can't trust me, why are you with me?
We're playing the game, but we understand also how women operate, and we're not gonna put ourselves. Here's the thing, bro. We teach guys how to put themselves in a position where girls aren't gonna finesse them, and a lot of the times you got to be on defense and you got to have boundaries and standards that limit the thottery, bro. Because we live in a world now where no one tells women no. Like, I should be able to do whatever I want. I should be able to do a girls trip. I should be able to have guys on Instagram. I should be able to DM niggas. I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want. You should be insecure and accept it. Fuck no. We tell guys, don't accept that shit. I mean, if you want to send your girl on a trip, that's cool. But for 99% of dudes, that is destructive advice. That is not going to self-serve.
No, I agree. I just said that. And my girl, you got to understand, it's some shit, a lot of shit that's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? And that's understood. All that shit be set and cut in stone at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And anything that happens along the way, it get nipped in the bud right there, and we don't got to speak on it no more. Because if it happened again, then that's your ass. and they understand that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna sit here and lose sleep about what she got going on every single move.
But let's say she said does something, bro. You've invested into a relationship. You're 10K down now, and she does some fuck shit.
We millionaires, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
I spend 10K on weed and fucking like bullshit, bro. Like, who cares? Like, it's 10K. You make sure you took care of your girl. If this your girl, I'm not spending this on a random bitch. This is your girl.
But it's the principle, man. Like, I would have, like me personally, I would have a serious point of contention investing 10K into my girl doing some thotty behavior that's gonna make me look dumb, make her look dumb, and I invested time and money and effort. I could have put that shit in the stock market or crypto.
Or you made her super happy and you took care of
everything she wanted
for.
But she cheated.
But that's hypothetical. That's not true. That's not real.
So, and that's you thinking as the glass
that's
half
like
empty
me saying like.
Here's the thing.
Nah.
So my threshold for a woman cheating is less than what normal guys think. If a girl entertains another dude, that's cheating in my eyes. And that's how most guys should view it too, because men and women are not the same. The threshold for sex for women is far easier. Therefore, since the threshold to get sex is easier, the threshold for cheating is also easier. Everything works in tandem together. Okay? Men and women are not the same. There's a reason why women post 60 pictures of themselves, dress a certain way when they go to clubs, etc. You guys aren't out here approaching niggas. We got to talk to you. So therefore, the rules are not the same between us. Me entertaining a woman and you entertaining a woman are not. Me entertaining a woman and you entertaining a man are completely different. If you put yourself in a position where men are even able to approach you and or try to be a potential suitor, that is cheating. I don't care what anyone says. Women want a traditional man that's going to sit there and be willing to die and protect them. They need to protect their goddamn integrity and not put themselves in compromising positions to that same security that they're trying to get from that guy. My thing is this. I'm an advocate of guys being masculine, being dominant leaders, etc., but leading by example and having standards and not letting their woman walk all over them. If you want to be single, but you're not going to have me in the background as a placeholder watching your fucking dog looking like a dummy while you're going out to vacation destinations, fucking other guys and or potentially getting other suitors. It's ridiculous that we allow this shit to fly in the Western world, and we wonder why relationships are in the tank, in the fucking dump. We wonder why the nuclear family is gone. We wonder why the divorce rates are high. We wonder why the marriage rates are low. We wonder why the birth rates are low. This is all because of feminism and allowing women to be liberated. Yes, they're liberated, but they're liberated from family and being good women that are traditional. And here's the thing. I'm not sitting here saying I'm a saint, I'm a perfect guy, whatever. I've had sex with a bunch of chicks. I get it. But here's the thing. We teach guys how to adapt to the new sexual marketplace. Women have changed. Men have to change with it. I'm not playing by the old set of rules. I'm not being a traditional nice guy gentleman because women are no longer traditional. Girls nowadays run around, nigga, what you gonna do for me? Oh, cool. You want to play by these new set of rules, 2022? I'll play 2022 rules too. I'm not going to put myself in a position where I can allow you to finesse me and or have other guys and entertain other men that's going to make me look stupid because I put some value in my name. I'm not going to allow that shit. If you want to be a single girl, fantastic. You're going to be single, but I'll be I'll be dead before I allow a woman to fucking embarrass me in public because I know my name has some merit to it. And when they go and make fun of her, dancing, twerking on a nigga, looking like an idiot, blah, 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 they're not going to refer to her by her name. They're going to say, that's Myron Gaines' girl. No, I'm not allowing it. And I want every single guy to have that same goddamn respect for themselves. I'm not allowing a chick to act like she's single when she has my name attached to her. Fuck out of here. I want everyone to stand on their fucking 10 toes down and tell these bitches, you will not do that if you're with me. If you want to do that, cool. But I have some goddamn pride. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to let girls have their cake and eat it too when they want to be with me. That's why I take my commitment extremely seriously. I'm not funding no goddamn trips. I'm not going to put you in a precarious situation that's going to fuck up the trip, fuck up the relationship. And no, it's just not happening. Now, Ben, I get it. That's your take on it, but I think
it worked for me. So,
that's extremely destructive advice for most men that can't do it.
Exactly.
So would you go on guys trips?
And most men and women are not the same.
Not the same.
So you go on a guy trip, but I can't go on a
Ladies, listen, men and women are the same.
We're not the same. We don't even need to
like stop phrasing that way. And we're not the same.
Here's the thing. I can be in a relationship with a girl, love that girl, go fuck another bitch and come back to my wife like nothing happened. Men and women love differently and we view sex differently too.
So that makes it okay?
Absolutely.
That makes it okay for you to go cheat on me?
Yes.
Fuck no.
You know, it's
That's
okay
all
for
the way fucked
here's
up.
the thing.
That's
Well,
all the way
here's the
fucked
thing.
up.
It's not cheating if I tell you up front, I'm not gonna be monogamous to you.
That's a different story. That's a different relationship.
Well,
you can't say that. That's a different relationship. That's not a me and you relationship. That's a me, you, and then you can go fuck whoever. That's, you feel me? Like, for all of that, we could just be fuck buddies. Like,
cool. Who loses with that,
I'm talking about, my question to you was about like couples, like a relation, like a person you would want to share your life with. Like, you don't let her go out. You don't let her go out on trips because you don't trust her.
She could do what she wants. She's not gonna be. She's gonna be single when she comes back. I trust. Here's the thing. I trust women to be women.
But that's not fair to be so generic like that. You can't be like fair. You can't be like every bitch is a cheater. But then
I never said that.
But then no, that you basically did though. Like
no. I said I could trust women to be women. And what are women? Women are creatures that don't have the same emotions day to day. Your emotions change and fluctuate at different times. They're emotionally driven. And guess what's the problem with emotions? They're erratic and not normalized. So you could feel a certain way on a certain day, go off of your emotions, make a terrible mistake, come back and say, oh my God, I just made me feel a certain way. And now who's got to deal with the bullshit? I do. And my thing is this. I understand women go with the wind. They're followers and they're not leaders. And they're going to go off of what their girls do, which is why I also tell guys, if your girl hangs out with hoes, that's a problem. Because women are followers, hive-minded creatures. So if you hang out with a bunch of thotties, 4 thotties, you're going to be the 5th, even if you're with a guy and you're married, because they're going to influence you to do fuck shit. Single women keep single women single perpetually. Now, you might not like what I'm telling you, but this is the truth.
I just personally feel like you paint women almost like we're bimbos, like we're stupid, like it's just a sex object sort of deal. Like there are intelligent women out there. There are women who are going to take into account, like you don't, like we were talking about the 6 figures thing, the money thing. Like there are women who are going to go out and have a good time with their friends. Like, it's my birthday. I just turned 21. I want to go out. Have a good time, whatever. But I'm not going out to go fuck nobody. I'm not going out to go entertain nobody. Like, that's not the point. The point is, I'm young. I want to go see the world. I want to travel. I want to do things. I want to live my life. My life don't stop because of this relationship, period. I'm going to go live my life. I'm going to go have experiences, all of that.
Nobody said you can't do it.
Yeah, but you're saying you can't have both. You're saying you can't have a relationship and also have a life, basically.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, if we have kids, fuck your life. Because if we have kids, hold on, let me finish. If we have kids, fuck your life, fuck your personal experiences, because it's about sacrifice. This is the problem. We live in a world now where it prioritizes female hedonism over family and duty.
Happiness.
If you want to get into a relationship, guess what happens? You're now auditioning to be a fucking wife. And the whole purpose of being a wife is having children. The children come first, not you and your personal pleasures, traveling the world, being a thotty, going to the club, living life, etc. This is what we poison young women with nowadays and tell them your happiness comes first. And this is why we have high divorce rates, this is why we have marriage rates that are in the plummet, etc. Women are liberated, all right, and that's fine. But who suffers the most from it? Actually, women. Because y'all go ahead, want to be thotties in your 20s, give away your best years, whatever it may be, and then you want to travel the world, do all this extra shit, come in at 30, think there's going to be a knight in shining armor waiting there to save you. No. That guy that you've been wanting all your life, he's going to go with the younger, hotter, tighter girl. And that's the way it is because it's biology. So my thing is this. You have a choice to make. You can go ahead and travel the world, have your fun, etc. Go get your education. That's fantastic. Go ahead. But I will be lying to you if I told you you're going to have that lifestyle and then still have a guy at the end of the tunnel waiting for you to take you serious, to marry you and have a family with you, because men don't like depreciating assets and we don't want to pay full price for a car that's used. I don't make the rules. I just report them. Men have a big stake in a woman's past. That's just how it is. Just like you have a big stake in a man's earning potential, his height, his ability to provide security. A man has a big stake in you being able to provide security that the kids are his in the future, which is contingent upon your past. And a lot of modern day women don't like to hear this. It's the truth. You want a man with a future? I want a woman that doesn't have a past. And this is how 99% of men feel. Lil Durk went on $1 million a game yesterday and said he wiped up Asia. Why? Because she doesn't have a high body count. Women all over the place. That's fucked up. That's ridiculous. So wait, hold on. Let's get this straight. This man busts his ass, living in Chicago, almost getting killed several times, gang war, etc., becomes a multimillionaire, is a rapper, went through and dealt with a bunch of adversity, and he simply requires his girl don't have a high body count, which, by the way, is in her control.
Yeah.
And the whole world, oh, you toxic asshole. Why is it that male preferences are demonized, but women preferences are always put to the front? Their hedonism, I want to live my life, blah, blah, blah. You can live your life, but you might miss the opportunity to live your life with a husband and kids. And that's what I want women to know, is that you cannot have your cake and eat it too 99% of the time. Now, can it be done? Yeah, it can be, but not all the time. Go ahead.
I was going to say, when I say live my life, obviously, like I was talking about, live my life as far as like, you know, just experience different things as far as like, I don't know, like fucking eating something I never ate before. That's what I mean. I'm not talking about fucking this person, fucking that person, talking to this person, talking to that person. That's not what I mean. But what I'm asking from you, since you just said that and you just spoke your truth, like, so you're saying— I
spoke the truth. There is no your truth.
No, your truth, because I believe I believe that that's your opinion and that's okay. And I feel like I have my opinion.
What did I say that was not true? That is opinionated. I told you how men generally think.
You said about how women basically, I'm sorry, I'm blacking a little bit.
Yeah, got you.
You stupid.
Shout it out with India too.
I mean, here, like I said, you could do what you want.
That's what I'm saying. You said women
But
can do what they want,
they
but
can do what they want,
They
but
can't have
for
a respect the husband.
For every action, there's a reaction.
Right.
So let me just twist it a bit so you understand. Can I go ahead and smoke pot, live with my mom, not really have ambition, not make money, etc., not go to the gym, etc., and then go ahead and say I want a bad bitch? The answer is nope. And actually, you would laugh at me if I said that, correct?
I think your extremities of what you just said are different. Like I'm talking about just living life.
But this is the thing. Men and women are different. I'm trying to explain to you. You would look at me like I was delusional if I told you I'm going to sit with my mom, smoke pot, be a loser, and I want a bad bitch. Would you consider that delusional? Of course. Okay, so why do we have women run around having sex in their youth, doing all this fuck shit, and thinking that there's going to be a good man waiting for them at the end?
Nobody said anything about having sex, though. I said living life. I said trying different things. Nobody said anything about sex.
Yeah, but most women won't live life
said.
just find food, though. Like living life meaning go around, girls trip, sucking
and
dick.
that's cool, but that's not everybody's prerogative. That's the point that I'm trying to make.
See,
you can't say that's every girl's thing.
Most men don't look to see what's really happening. They just assume, you know what? She's doing these things. All right, in my head, this is what's happening. And as a result, they react to it. And you know what? I'm just going to fuck her, treat her a little bit good, and then dip when I'm ready.
I'm sorry.
Of course, people will do that.
Miami. I already know.
You would never even know. Because once again, the actions that you show him may not even be that bad. But he's going to perceive it as, you know what? Damn, I thought she was a good girl. She's going out, getting lit. And like, I don't know what's happening. So to protect myself, I'm just going to play my part and then just dip.
It's the same exact example. A bunch of guys asked earlier, I'm a blue collar worker. Do you think I could still get a woman if I make, if I'm just a blue collar worker, but I make $100,000 a year? Some girls aren't even going to bother. Wait, you're a police officer? Oh, wait, you're a firefighter? Nah, I'm good, bro. Exactly. Even though that guy makes $250,000 a year, they don't know it. What did they do? They judge the book by its cover. Yep. Guess what? Men do the same shit. Hey, you live the city girl lifestyle. You did all this shit. Hell, you could be on OnlyFans, didn't fuck nobody, but what's he going to assume? You're a hoe anyway, and I'm not taking you serious.
Right.
So
image is very important.
So would you like for you personally, would you want your girl to just stay home and do nothing then? Like what would be for you? Because you're confusing me. Like don't live life,
I can speak for myself. Remember, going back to the cheating thing, like I told you, me personally, I tell girls all the time, I'm not going to be monogamous to you. However, most guys are not going to afford you that transparency. They're going to tell you you're the only one. But guess what? Facts. If he's tall and he's good looking and he has money, he's fucking other bitches. And that's an uncomfortable reality a lot of women can't accept. Men are only as faithful as their options. I say bad things about men and women. Give a dude a blue check, $2 million in a Lamborghini, he's fucking some girls, regardless of how much he loves you. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Men and women love differently. Men are okay with they can love their wife the same and go fuck a girl. However, it doesn't work the other way around. If a woman loves her man, she ain't fucking nobody else. Everyone else is virtually invisible to her. And if a woman fucks another guy and she's in a relationship with you, it's a wrap. She's been checked out. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't play by the same set of rules because you guys don't have sex the same way we do. You guys have sex for emotion. We just have sex for physicality. So therefore, we cannot use the same types of parameters to define what cheating is, what a relationship is, blah, 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 because we live different sexual realities. Women live a sexual reality of abundance, regardless of how they look, they behave, or anything. Men have to earn that sexual abundance from their success and, aptitude in life. Men must create their value. Women must preserve theirs. So why do I have to bust my ass and become a self-made millionaire, right? And then use the rules of a trust fund, baby. And that's what women want. Well, we're equal. No, we're not. You inherited your value. I had to create my value. We don't play by the same set of rules.